Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have an Ocarina of Time Randomizer standard tournament season match between Bonooru and Fmzgun129 in round 3 of the losers bracket. Today on commentary we have Sadie Sweet and Mad Monk Adam.
Good morning, chat. How's everyone doing?
Hello!
Yeah, so we are starting off with a Fire Medallion and a Song of Time, which is pretty nice to start off with, to be honest.
Also looks like a child start.
So the real question is, where we dropping, boys?
He's like a little high. Alright, I'll fix that.
Alright. So, child start. Zora Fountain would be nice.
Zora Fountain would be nice. It would save them from having to gain access to there later. I always enjoy starting over at Gerudo Fortress. Not that there's anything they can do there, but I like the chaos of starting there.
Oh god, child spawn there?
This is one of my seeds, Big Green Dinosaur.
Oh. Oh no. Well, it can't be any worse than a star seed.
No, it cannot, and that's the one blessing this morning.
Child actually can start in Gerudo Fortress because you can just leave and get thrown out into the valley, and you have a way to temple of time that way.
Quick way to get the valley check, which I am a fan of an early valley check. It's so hard to route in otherwise.
I agree. I like a...
Oh!
My
they're starting at the Temple of Time.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Alright,
yeah,
Dead Hand is a strength upgrade in the well. Spirit Temple way the hero. Kokiri Forest way the hero. Big Goron's dead.
Okay, so now the bet is, what's hiding in Mido's house?
Actually, no, the real bet is, what's hiding in the Kokiri Storms Grotto and where is Song of Storms?
Oh, no. Don't be mean to our brothers. We're only 40 seconds in.
But that's how chat wins.
Okay, true.
And I just spilled coffee everywhere. Give me a second.
No problem. So we're already seeing that Bonooru is really pushing those skulls early on, grabbing that first one, while FMZ is making his way over to Lon Lon Ranch.
Alright. Oh, we also saw Bonooru picked up the first part of the mask trading quest, but FMZ did not.
Yeah, if you start in Market, it doesn't seem like there's any good reason to just avoid grabbing the mask while you're there. But I guess it's easy enough to route in later with where spawn is.
I agree, Sleepy. I do love tea, but coffee was quicker this morning.
I was going to make coffee, but instead I just grabbed a Mountain Dew, like a true gamer. As a reminder, this stream is not sponsored in any way.
Hover boots.
Oh, hover boots.
That's early.
Okay.
Well, we don't know if Shadow Temple's required yet.
That's true. Maybe it'll be a Stone Deep Shadow.
Oh, God.
I love Stone Shadow.
Stone
it's
Shadow,
so trolly.
Put its dick in every seed.
And then Sun Song. Okay, so that's going to
nice.
make collecting skulls easier.
That makes a lot of things a lot easier to route. Time of day is no longer an issue.
Yeah, and it really seems like Bonooru's like hedging bets that something might be on skulls, or at least getting to 10 skulls quick enough to at least get those first couple of checks.
Oh yeah, you always route in 10 skulls quickly. Always. No reason not to. Looks like back of ranch is dead. So we got Sun Song and Hover Boots from the ranch. Not a bad haul.
Start. That's a pretty good start.
Oh.
And
FMZ going adult already?
Oh, okay.
Interesting choice, but we might get a pistol check really soon and know if those hover boots are required. But not going away the hero Kokiri. When you have a sword chest that you can only get to as child.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this move. I guess that it would be easy to route in the sword chest if you have to go get a Deku Tree, but otherwise, what other time are you going to be going back by Kokiri Forest?
Alright, looks like we've got Dodongo, Shadow, Jabu Jabu, Forest Spirit.
Ooh, okay.
So, Stone Water.
No.
Fire, water, and Deku Stone. And that makes this play even actually kind of worse because when are you going to go back to Kokiri Forest as child with Stone Deku?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess maybe you could route it in when you're going to Zora's Domain if you take through Lost Woods, but that's still like that sword chest is kind of out of the way. It takes a little bit to go grab it.
But we're looking at needing a lot of varied items for our temples because we need everything for Spirit Temple and Shadow Temple. Which means we have to find ZL and Nocturne. And with Shadow being our forest medallion, we know two places they won't be. Which is Burning Pack and Temple of Time.
Yep. I am excited to see Bonooru going to Valley. I was saying this when we were talking before the match started, but it's so hard to route in Valley the further you get into the seed. Because it's just 2 checks. It's not very high density. But I see good items here in the waterfall more often than not. And I say that and it is nothing.
But this hint always gets missed as well. And it's a Spirit Temple way to hero. That's the second one because the other one was outside of the Temple of Time.
So where's Requiem now? It seems like there are a lot of songs that are going to be really essential so far.
Songs are powerful. Speaking of Requiem.
Hey!
Speaking of.
Yep, on the Song of Storms check in Kakariko Village.
50 Skulls is dead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's good. That's good. I was just about to ask what the 50 skulls were.
Oh, it looks like FMC is having a hard time getting up here to pull himself up into the cow. And I missed what is under the water.
I did as well. Oh, Scale in the cow house.
Oh, Scale's always nice. I love early Scale for routing.
Oh, yeah. So that gives them domain access?
That gives them river access.
River access, yes.
And domain access through lake as child. So yeah, it gives you Zora River and Zora Domain access as child. And then just River as adult, but you could already get in River as adult. And the Hover Boots actually puts all of those checks into logic as well. Looks like there was nothing in the shield grave.
Let's see what's in the TARDIS. Looked like a bloopy.
Winter Heart Piece on child fishing.
Ooh, okay. So we're starting off our meme percent.
You gotta love that meme percent. The 2 checks in River put with hover boots you can get to them, or with chicken as child. But if you had no way to get there as child, hover boots as adult puts them in logic. The freestanding. Just a little logic thing.
Everyone put your bets in chat for what the final Dampe race time is going to be for FMZ.
The Cowpen check is considered Sphere 0.
And just the Harpies and some bomb shoes. Okay.
Hey, bomb shoes are nice.
Yeah.
Oh, not using his Song of Time to go back to the windmill because he's already been there. I like going to graveyard into windmill if I have Song of Time.
I always think it's interesting how little that happens in Randomizer.
Only if you get Song of Time as a starting song. Basically.
Yeah, basically.
Or if you do your child route first and get Song of Time there.
And it looks like we're going to get our first look at a Way of the Hero Kokiri Forest from Bonooru. And FNZ just got the Lens of Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Lens of Truth from Sunsong Grave.
It's a really good thing that we got Requiem this early, or I would start thinking we'd have to actually walk across the wasteland.
To brush the 1 in 32. Oh my god. Neither of these runners are cola. Oh hey, there's a full wallet. He's gonna play Sun Song to get out of there fast instead of having to walk back through and crawl.
Ooh, that's always such a nice little trick I forget about.
Nah, that's why I said Sun Song's really great. Alright, Mido's house. We got more money thrown on the ground.
More money.
More money thrown on the
on
ground.
the ground.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Oh, my
more
God. Mido's loaded.
Wait.
Rudo's letter.
Okay. I was about to say, is our Way of the Hero item going to be in the Storm's the Storm's grotto?
Oh, my gosh. Well, we can pretty definitively say that is Way of the Hero. And 40 is dead.
So just got to worry about that 10, 20, 30. Well, with all this money, might as well go shopping at the Deku Scrubs.
So we're going to get our first look at Goron City where is FMZ going? Oh, down to Dodongos?
No, top. Because there's a bomb bag.
Oh.
Bomb bag and then into Dodongos, even though it's stone.
Okay.
Because that is basically just a bunch of free checks now.
No, Dodongos is a light medallion.
Is it? Oh yeah, Dodong. Oh, I'm thinking I got Fire and Dodongos mixed up. Wow. You can tell I'm not awake yet.
you know, big lizard and the bigger lizard.
Right. I think the dragon would take offense to be calling a lizard.
You know, I'm trying to think of a witty comeback, but admittedly, if I was a Vladia, I would also be offended at being called a lizard. I don't know about you, but I thought Vladia was one of the best, bosses in this game.
It was actually
I love that design. Yeah, It was really cool.
There are three Sphere Zero checks that put River in logic. As my friend pointed out, Fmzgun is spookiest lizard.
Also so majestic. Spooky majestic.
Spooky majestic. Spoojestic?
Yeah, that's a good word. That's a word now.
That's a word now.
Oh, there's the
the
L. This is really pushing heavy to rush Jabu if we can find where that
oh no, is. Medallion Shadow is barren.
No. BXR, what is this seed?
BXR, what have you done?
Oh.
Deku Tree is way the hero. Well, there's one medallion we're getting. There's one stone we're getting.
Foster, chat is winning.
Chat is winning. Chat is winning at the moment. Very much so.
The question is, what would be worse? Something important being in a water temple or something important being in deep stone fire?
Well, we do have the meme.
We do have the meme. Unfortunately.
Oh,
FMZ's rich. Now, can be rich.
Can be rich. We got both wallets in here.
Puts buying a tunic into logic.
What did that say Skull Mask was?
I did not catch it.
Okay. Apparently more money.
Oh, and we have our third commentator here in the background. Adam, do you want to introduce us to the third commentator who I hear?
Say hello to Kitten. His name is Kitten. With D's instead of T's.
And now Kitten is shy because I have called attention to him. It's okay, Kitten. Whenever you have something important to say, we're here.
Yes, that is
and we get to see if Richard is the bestest boy today. Watch him have the boomerang. I'm calling it. I'm going to speak it into existence. Also, team, never buy a shield.
No, it's a stone of agony.
Paperweight.
Hey, another one for me, percent. We now have the Winter Heart Piece and the Stone of Agony.
So we just need to have our condom. We need Greg and nice arrows.
Nice arrows. I always call them meme arrows. Yes, Kaden was not a good boy today. Not Kaden, Richard. You're wow.
Wow, calling your cat out on stream.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if Dodongo is a good lizard today. See, everyone talks about what a good boy that... Oh, the slingshot? I guess we got target in the wood now.
Yeah, and technically needed for Goma.
Technically.
Bad lizard.
Oh, bad lizard.
Nope, we still have to find the butter knife, or the mini Goron sword, as it was called several times.
Yep, so as a reminder to chat, in these Season 4 settings, Deku is closed, so you do have to have the Kokiri sword in order to actually get to the Deku tree.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
So where we're at is Bonooru did a much more thorough first child and managed to get that Ruta's letter pretty early.
And ZL.
And ZL. FMZ is ahead as far as progression, but it does raise the question of when is FMZ going to go back and get especially Zelda's Lullaby? Because that will open up a decent amount of chat.
Well, with those bombs, it opens up almost every fairy fountain.
True.
That'll be every fairy fountain besides Crater Fairy, because you need Hammer for that, and OGC Fairy.
Foster, ZL was on Saria. I feel like every single person pronounces Saria's a different way.
Saria, Saria, Saria.
Saria is the one I always hear.
Tiny human lady.
Tiny sort of human lady?
Sort of human lady.
It's very not clear how human the Kokiri children are.
Oh, no, I was making a very obvious, but nobody gets it reference to my Dungeons and Dragons character, who's very, very strong, but very, very stupid.
Oh, I love her already.
A dragonborn barbarian.
And speaking of Saria, we have Saria's song on the Bolero track.
Oh, nice. I did not see what was on the volcano. I am blind as a bat.
I never know how they can do the volcano
They look
check.
so quickly.
They just glance and they blink and then they are gone.
But since they're not going for it and they have hover boots, either they forgot or it's nothing.
I guess we can check whenever Bonooru goes by. And FMZ is kind of close.
FMC's gonna turn.
Oh, yep. Oh, ooh,
The hole didn't even spawn.
Yet. Get your F's in chat.
F. I'll just speak my wife loud.
Me too, kitten.
That's very, very warm milk. Kitten agrees.
Alright, you all have a second chance to guess the final time of the Dampe race for Bonooru.
51.
I bet 50. I bet 50 on the mark. Yes! I never guessed Dampe right.
Well, you know he's gonna pick up them bomb shoes.
Which will be funny, because he'll get the bomb back here pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's always...
he has an extra song check here.
Ooh!
Because he has ZL.
Okay.
Composer's Grave.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. All right, everyone, is Composer's Grave going to be anything today? And if it is, that really will swing it in Bonooru's favor, especially if it's something like the boomerang.
You can't get the chest yet, but he can get the, because you can only do the, range storage is child.
Ocarina of Time teaches Nocturne.
All dungeons!
Oh!
We have an all dungeons. We need every single item in the game.
I haven't commentated in like 2.5 weeks, and this is what is done to me.
VXR, what have you done?
Well, everyone, get some food, get settled, have your nice cozy blanket, because we are going to be here a while.
Because we need long shot and hammer now.
And the butter knife.
Yep. Well, we needed that anyway because Decatree's Way of the Hero. Serenade of Water. Yeah. Great song, game. Great song.
Oh.
Oh boy, I'm gonna need more coffee.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I might have time to brew some tea.
We might have time to do a lot of things over the course of this. So we're going to get our first check of Spirit Temple. Bonooru is going to grab the song from here.
We're going to take a peek at the arch. I'll have time to play my own seed. Prelude.
Okay, so we're getting some good warp songs right now.
Mm-hmm.
It would be nice. It would be nice to find Bolero, but it looked like it was just Recovery Heart.
Alright. Frogs to his potions.
Chat, if you saw what was up on the arch, correct us, but it looked like a Recovery Heart to us, apparently needs glasses commentators.
I thought it was the claim check. Am I that blind?
Kitten says yes.
Ay, ay, ay.
And Goron Tunic!
I mean, why not?
Sure, it's a nice quality of life thing.
That's a very skipped hit stone. That's a good point, VXR.
Ooh.
I hope Bonooru finds it.
Yeah, I also think that this is looking good for the fact Bonooru did such a thorough Child 1. So there will not be nearly as much back and forth for Bonooru.
Speaking of Recovery Hearts.
And FMZ trying...
Hey, Daughter of Destiny had another slingshot.
There are only 2 slingshots in the whole game, right? Or are there 3?
3. There's 3.
Oh, Composer's Grave is nothing.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Decatry is still Way of the Hero.
What are... You can't attack your reflection!
Okay, tell that to Dark Link.
Oh, boy.
And there's Song of Storm, so that gives us well access. So at this point, with the fact this is all dungeons, how appealing is it to go do well?
Well, if you have ZL, it's full clearable.
That is true.
Literally, you can clear the entire well, and that's a lot of checks.
Yes, this seat is specifically all dungeons just for the cats in the audience. Because we know how much cats like us to suffer.
Mm-hmm. Well, they do go, I want you to level me. Okay, I'm done. Now I attack you. Oh, Water Temple River Chest is nothing. That's good.
Okay, one less thing to be stressed about.
Was that Frogs in the Rain or Frogs 2 that it just said?
I did not catch it. It was so quick. I think it was Frogs 2.
Okay, Frogs 2 is nothing. All right.
Yes, Hickok. Basically, you have
Goron
to.
City is foolish.
Goron City is foolish?
Goron City is foolish.
Okay. But to explain the logic, you have to get all of the stones in order to get the check that is on the Ocarina of Time, which in this case is Nocturne. The only way to get into the Shadow Temple, unless you spawn at the Shadow Temple, is to play Nocturne of Shadows. So we have to get all of the stone dungeons to get Nocturne to get into Shadow.
Or, glitch and get disqualified.
Oh, or glitch and get disqualified. But I don't think our runners are going to be doing that today. So have we seen all of our Way of the Heroes? We're missing one?
We're missing one Way of the Hero.
Okay. And it's Kokiri Forest, Deku, and what was the last one? Remind me.
Spirit.
Spirit. Yeah, Hickok, I actually love all dungeon seeds, grumbling aside, because you're going to get to see and hear about all of the weird logic you need to make certain checks. Because we are going to see a lot of checks.
Oh god, we have to worry about Spirit Temple key logic.
That's all you, Adam. Like, I will let you.
Oh no, please don't make me do that. I'll let chat do that. We'll let chat do that.
Where's Star?
Where's Star?
So for anyone who doesn't know, Spirit Temple, because you have child and you have adults, there's some crazy logic that makes sure that you don't get locked out of any checks, because all checks are reachable. There's never going to be a check that you can't get to. But that means that if there are a certain number of keys and certain number of places, you can get to certain things, and that tells you about what is where. And it is wild.
Water Temple key logic isn't that bad.
Yes, it is. It is so bad whenever we are asking for Star, because that indicates that this is almost on level with the Star Seed. It's not that bad yet. It is not that bad yet, but it could be.
Anyone known for nice seeds? No.
Stone cold. And speaking of cold, do we think we'll see an ice cavern today?
I mean, you have the letter already.
Yeah.
It is accessible at this moment.
Oh, I hate that.
It is completely accessible because you have ZL.
We need a bottle, though, in order to do anything.
Rudo's letter.
Oh, right, that is a bottle.
It is literally completely in logic.
I hate it. We all have that one side dungeon we hate, and for me, it is Ice Cavern.
What are you talking about, side dungeon? I hate Shadow Temple.
I think the aesthetic of Shadow Temple is fun and makes the just utter mayhem of it enjoyable.
Oh, I just suck at it.
Well,
I'm not even gonna lie. I absolutely suck at it. My very first ever weekly, there was a required item in there with no Lens of Truth. And so I spent an hour trying to hit those damn floating platforms and never got it. And finally just forfeited.
Foster, unfortunately, we've already seen Bonooru bowling, and it was nothing. I told Foster.
Bonooru grabbing that milk that's been heated very nicely by the volcano.
I'm wondering if Bono's grabbing that because he wants to make a ice play.
Most likely. You get that? That's just some nuts. He has no explosives. He didn't stop. He came into Goron City through the Lost Woods.
No.
But he's going to come back to that grotto there, so maybe.
Oh, this is a comedy of errors.
Unless this is also it. Nope, it's the other Goron City. Foolish. But he's about to get a bomb back. He's going to do DC, and then he go back for that grotto, hopefully. And that hint.
We can hope, but I mean, grabbing the bomb bag here, first thing you're going to do is go do Dodongos, and then when are you going back up there?
I mean, it's not that hard of a climb when you go straight through Goron City. It won't even take that long, because he has the ZL for the ferry up there as well. So that's 2 more checks.
Oh, true.
And there's also the check right here on the Juke's wall.
Flare, you're about to see where bomb bag is if you watch Bonooru, right here on top of Dodongo's cavern.
Almost vanilla.
It's like a little further than French vanilla. What's
Vanilla
like
swirl?
Yeah, it's like a vanilla swirl. Ooh, I'm on soft serve now.
It's too cold for ice cream, okay?
That means more for me then. And FMZ is finally going to go get Ruto's letter in Mido's house. Nick of
I want to find out if Sonic is open.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, I miss Sonic.
I just want a burger now.
Nick of Time, basically the biggest thing you've missed is that it's all dungeons. Nocturne's on Ocarina of Time. FMZ and Bonooru are kind of following in each other's footsteps. The biggest thing is that Bonooru does not have the Ocarina of Time hint yet because he did not have bombs when he went up to the crater.
Also, FMZ forgetting he has Sunsong to get out of here quickly. Kokiri is literally just loaded with money.
And hey, FMZ has the wallet to hold it.
Yeah, the crater wall is the OoT hint.
Yeah, Dotso, that's what we're wondering. There are technically 2 checks up there that Bono missed because of not having bombs. So unless that Ocarina of Time hint is it possible to have 2 versions of the Ocarina of Time hint, or is there only 1?
There's 2.
Okay. So unless Bono comes across the other Ocarina of Time hint, I'm of the opinion I don't think he's going back.
The thing is, the very, very sad thing is because that hint is accessible, the other Ocarina of Time hint can be in the graveyard. Because you only have to have one of the 2 hints available.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright, and FMZ verifying that the Storm's Grotto is nothing.
Oh yeah, Bono grabbed that earlier.
Oh, I completely missed that. FMZ does know it's all dungeons. Bono does not.
But Bono's now able to be very, very rich after he threw away all the money at Fury Forest. Meanwhile, FMZ sitting like, I need to worry about rupees? What are you talking about?
Oh, if only this was like Shop Sanity.
Oh my god. I love Shop Sanity. You just walk into a shop. Oh, hey, look, there's my boomerang for 100 rupees.
What was that hint for the strength upgrade that FMZ just saw?
I believe that was the Dead Hand one again.
Okay.
Oh, hinted on Dead Hand and Wasteland.
Oh.
Which means a fire source. And magic needed.
But
that's 2 hinted strikes.
Yeah, so at least they know where to go looking in order to clear out Spirit.
Man, Bono about to grab his free shield. Yeah, Bono should be able to tell it's all dungeons because Shadow locks 2 songs when he does ice. If he does ice. Because there's 4 songs left. Shadow locks 2. And you know neither of those can be Nocturne. So when he does ice, he knows the other song that doesn't require Shadow will be Nocturne. So, which is probably why he grabbed that extra bottle, thinking he's going to have to do Ice Cavern for Nocturne. But at this point, it's either Minuet, Bolero, or Eponos. Yeah, with Shadow being the Forest Medallion, it's pretty easy to tell if it's all dungeons or not if you don't get Nocturne anywhere else.
The item that I'm really wondering where it is we haven't seen a single hook shot yet.
Or bow.
And there are 3 bows in the game and none of them nowhere.
Where did FMZ pick up his strength at? I missed that completely.
Yeah.
Skull Kid. Okay. So we know where all 3 strengths are. TD's
Light
Fairy.
Trial.
TD's Fairy.
Oh yeah, gotta yeet that rock.
Mm-hmm.
Zelda is open.
They start with not having to go to Zelda. They start with the letter.
Yep.
And a song.
And it looks like we're going to see our first domain.
No, he's going to check River first because he hasn't yet. As Bonooru goes back child. Good call. With what he has, good call.
Yeah.
He's going to go turn in the letter most likely. Find out that it's all dungeons when he does ice. Probably do domain checks. I imagine with what he has, he might also do well.
Yeah. I would be surprised if we don't see a well play soon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we can do Bomb Shoe Bowling. Hanny can check the ferry here. And Brain. Wow. Ferry outside Hyrule Castle.
Yep. You know, that poor bomb shoe lady just gets blown up all day. No one appreciates her.
Until she has Big Goron sword and one of the runners grabs it and the other doesn't. Call back. Foolish all dungeons for Foolish Shadow.
You hate to see it. But we are seeing it, folks.
You bought a bean. Now, we've seen everything that needs to be. Did we see one of them wrong? Or is he doing that for top of lab and adult fishing?
Might be top of lab since we don't have a hook shot yet, which means that we probably can't get there with
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow, yeah.
But it is a possibility it's being there with beings accessible. And with 3 of our Sphere Zero checks unlocking River.
Yep.
I've seen the first hook in Lake before, and there's always at least one person that just completely misses it.
The question does become, Nick of Time, is will Stone will Stone Water have something?
Well,
my bet is Vanilla Long Shot.
Oh God. Oh, that's just mean.
Adam, it is my goal to speak the worst possible situations into existence. It's not as bad this round because we do have Song of Time, but I do like to call for people to go check the toilet.
Oh, I like calling Song of Time on Ocarina of Time. And you're thinking, oh, I don't need that. And then the Water Temple being required and River Chest being the boss key.
I love it. Ooh, okay, let's take it one further, chat. So, Butter Knife in Water Temple in order to go get Long Shot in Deku Tree.
Oh, God.
To go back to Water Temple to beat Morpha. There we go. We have it all figured out.
No, I got it. You have to dip Water Temple to get Boomerang, to do Jabu to get Butter Knife.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Or take it one further. To get Hammer, to get Butter Knife and Fire. So you have to switch ages a bunch.
Deep Fire. It has to be Deep Fire.
We do have the meme. Ooh, it looks like we're going to get a Dumpe check. Playing Sun Song. Set the time of day. Screw it, everything in water.
Butter Knife behind the waterfall in Zora's Domain. Okay, so there's our Deku access.
We have the mini Goron sword. Now where's the big Goron sword? Technically in water.
Technically, that is water. This is hypothetically water.
Technically in water, just not the Water Temple. You were half right.
We were close. We were close. It's all metaphorical.
Saki chest.
Well, at this
Sounds
point,
like the start of a bad joke. Or the punchline of a really bad joke.
Yeah, Melrose, it's a little inconvenient, but also it's kind of nice to get the sword there rather than later. Now he can just dive into Lost Woods and make his way back to Deku.
Oh, we're going to get a 10 skulls check. Wait, was that a third Deku way to hero, or was that the one we've already seen?
That might have been a third one, because we haven't had anyone else go, because Bono hasn't gone to up to King Zora yet, has he?
Mm-mm.
Then I think that might have been the third.
I lost count. I'm watching 2 runners, okay? It's even worse with 4 runners. I sometimes think there's a 6th hit for some reason.
It's like, wait, we're supposed to be looking at the runners? I was looking at the enemies.
Now we're going to get the Deku Tree hints.
All right.
Oh,
yeah. Crater Way of the Hero.
There's our last Way of the Hero. Wait, we didn't get anything there. It's on fucking Hammer Fairy.
God, it has to be on Hammer Fairy.
It has to be, because we didn't get anything. It was... Oh, it could be Kasaria's song for that strength, maybe.
Yeah, if Minuet is locked behind... Well... Hold on. Oh, God. Okay, wait. Hold on. Logic. Because in order for Saria's to be Way of the Hero, Minuet would have to be somewhere that is locked by Saria's.
Or all 3 strengths required. Because Saria's song blocked one of the strengths.
Oh, boo. So, Boomerang behind Yeeting the Rock or Light Trial?
Chitty's Fairy! And VXR rolled the seed.
Oh, hook
There's
shot!
There's a hook shot in Deku Tree.
Okay. And
a gold scale. Diving in the lab, anyone? I'll watch Iron Boots be on Diving in the Lab.
So VXR pointed out that Saria's actually blocks 2 of the strength, or 2 storms on Adult, Sacred Forest Meadow, strength in the well. Right.
So it blocks 2 strengths.
Yes, it does.
Chickens is nothing.
That was a fast chickens.
That was a really fast chickens, actually. That was well done.
Teach us your ways. And strength also does lock Finishing Forest Temple.
Mm-hmm. I also need to pay attention to where we get our fire sources at. Because of Wasteland's strength.
And we are getting our bottom of the well check.
Mm-hmm. Well, we know there's a strength here. We know that for a fact. Because it's on Dead Hands. We don't have a command for always hints, Flare. Yeah, there's a strength on Skull Kid, a strength on Dead Hand, and a strength in Wasteland. We know where all 3 are based on hints.
And somehow we've still managed to not find a single bow.
Oh god, I hate seeds that literally bow is your last item.
That would be gross.
Yeah. It's a lot of time looking for one item to clear 5 dungeons.
Yeah, I actually really agree, Nick of Time. I think getting that all dungeons hint early has really benefited FMZ as far as being able to plan out his routing.
Also, it's might not be possible for first bow to be in shadow even if it wasn't foolish, because fire and water temple both can require bow to progress.
And that was a beautiful one cycle from FMZ on Goma.
I love the quick strat for bosses.
Oh yeah, that's the best thing of getting into speedrunning is learning how to like really quickly deal with those super annoying bosses. And there's a plate check
for a dead big Goron. Your eyes are not getting fixed today, buddy. Sorry.
And another bottle, which is going to make ice a really like intriguing play for Bonooru.
We know where all the bottles are now because the last one's on River Chest. We know bottle percent.
We know bottle percent.
Way to hear a bottle is all nice. No mode bottle percent. Alright, Steve, what you got? A key. Steve, you disappointed me today. We are at 205 for mean percent. We have the paperweight and we have the winter heart piece.
I bet we find nice arrows next.
I'm betting it's going to be the condom because you got to zoot her safely.
You do have to zoot her safely.
Well, Bonooru is about to get his first strength right here. That was a very nice one cycle dead hand.
And
hey, look,
we
there's
have
our last slingshot.
We have slingshot percent.
Oh god.
Before we have a single bow. I'm gonna just keep harping on this. I've never understood why adult Link can't just use the slingshot. Is it too small for his big adult hands? Oh,
there's a bow.
There we go.
There's a bow. Now. Yeah, he's got big meaty hands, and they would crush the slingshot.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, the bow was in Breath of the Wild.
And
fire
arrows. Okay, so we need to find magic to actually use those, but then Bono could go grab that last strength from Wasteland.
I'm sorry, what was that FMC just grabbed off of the cheap?
I did not see it. I don't think it was anything looking at the tracker.
Yeah. Okay.
So at this point, what we still need to know where it is we still need to locate the boomerang. We need the other hook shot to get the long shot. We need Din's, the shield, the hammer, and magic.
And boomerang.
And boomerang. So I think that's 6 things from Go mode. For no mode, at least.
2 iron boots. 3.
Right. But with gold scale, because I always forget the logic for the water temple, is that with magic.
Well, hey, magic at diving in the lab.
Okay. And with gold scale,
really just walked fast because he doesn't have gold scale yet.
Oh. And we will need light arrows celestial, but Lisa Ganon will give us a hint for that one.
Watch light arrows be in I'm trying to think of a side dungeon that they can do. They probably won't. Brain.
At this point, it's looking kind of unappealing to go to oh gosh, what is that place at Gerudo's Fortress?
GCG, Gerudo's Training Ground.
Thank you.
Holy crap.
Good morning, chat.
Good morning, CXR. Said VXR, oh my god. CSR. Holy crap.
Everyone, it is bedtime for the commentators. We're doing good this morning.
We're alive, I promise.
Shadow, it really depends on what they find and where. At this point, they don't have the long shot or Epona, so they can't get to GTG the front way. So the best time I can think of to go to Gerudo's Fortress would be to, whenever they go to the Wasteland, reversing from Shadow Temple, going the rest of the way to the Fortress.
You mean Spirit?
Yes, from Spirit.
Don't worry. I honestly believe the name should have been switched. Shadow Temple for Spirit because, Mirror Shield, light reflecting shadows.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Spirit Temple for Shadow because it's all dead.
Well, and you can just sort of... Those two temples are, in some ways, interchangeable to me.
Right. Dato, you can't reflect. No, you reflect the lights and it casts shadows.
Look, I checked out, halfway between waking up and hopping into voice chat, so...
Honestly, same.
Everyone, get your bets in chat for Treasure Box!
It's gonna be alright.
So, left first.
And I'm already wrong. It's not alright. Nothing's alright anymore.
It's right, so left, right. It looks like Soso Star is still in.
Dato
and
win.
Lizzie. Left, right, left. So Soso Star is still in.
It's still right. You just have to turn 180 degrees.
Left, right, left, left. Left, right, left, left, right. And that means, hey, Soso Star. Good job.
He's not going to peek what it is. He's just going to open. It's nothing.
And also, there are a couple of other people. Lavanio. And yeah, I think you were the two that got it.
Happy 1 hour.
Happy 1 hour.
Alright, so. I had something to say and now it's gone.
Shout out to our commentators and our trackers.
Yeah, sure. Shout out to my co-com, Sadie. Shout out to our trackers, Kasinja and Turska. And shout out to our runners, Bonooru and FMZ.
And if you want to follow anyone, all of our URLs, our Twitches, our Twitchiness is in chat.
Also, shout outs to VXR for rolling this shit and restreaming.
And shout out to Adam for being a wonderful co-commentator on this very, 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 very early All Dungeon Seed.
And shout outs to Sadie for being very sweet.
And shout out to Kitten for being a wonderful third commentator.
Oop, sorry. Yes, shout outs to my cat, because my cat.
Okay, so Bono just got Strength 2, so now Silver Gauntlets, and is going to go tackle the Deku Tree. Please do not tackle trees, by the way. I do not endorse violence against nature.
That is going to hurt a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's going to do way more damage to Link than will to the tree.
Honestly, I didn't think through when I made my Discord name. I didn't think it through. Because now everybody calls me Adam. And I'm like, oh, well, great. But it's a joke from my very first MMO I ever played.
Oh, which one?
Fiesta.
Ooh.
So they have their healing class on there is called Monk.
Okay.
And it has, you wield a sword, shield, and a hammer. and our tank was doing absolute crap. So I'm like, okay, I'll just heal myself while I tank. And so they called me the Mad Monk.
As a reminder, tip your healers, they do hard work. So FMZ is going to get 10 skulls here in a second. One thing I noticed, did FMZ get the hint that, wait, is Deku Theater, the Skull Mask is dead, right?
The Skull Mask is dead.
So FMZ just turned in the Keaton mask to the guard. So I'm wondering if FMZ got the hint that it's dead.
No, the hint's outside Hyrule Castle and he hasn't gone there yet.
Oh, no.
Back on track, though. Bonooru picking up his hookshot. Bonooru now has complete Forest Temple.
Ooh, that's nice. Yeah.
Bonooru can also go and pick up brain word memory things. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow.
What was that?
Lab dive magic.
Lab dive magic, yes. I was looking at the tracker and it's like, why do I not see anything different on FMC's tracker? And it's like, right, magic.
Well, Panera bread is good. Panera, it's close enough.
Whenever we get someone in Forest Temple, I might have to step away to grab some bread. Because everyone knows that's snooze time whenever we get to Forest.
It's funny. Everybody's talking about bread now, and one of my nicknames on a different group of friends that play an MMO together is Toast. I'm literally Toast.
Ooh, toast is good though. Toast is like the only way to eat bread.
I've embraced it.
And FMZ is going to get this dead composer's grave check.
Mm-hmm. Flame storage is nice. It's a great trick. So, for those who don't know, as a child, if you pull out a stick and light it on fire, and then put it back into your inventory while it's still lit on fire and it goes through the flame, it's when you next pull it out, the fire will still be on it. As long as that torch that you lit it from is still loaded in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the trick is to light it, and then right before you hit the load screen,
pull it back out.
Pull it back out, so that it's lit whenever you pass through the load screen and the original fire source deload.
Yep, and then you have to hit the door at the end the right way, so you light one of the torches on your way out, so your stick doesn't just burn up.
Mm-hmm. So one thing that hasn't been mentioned, looking at chat, is the fact that in these Season 4 settings, having 2 medallions means that you have access to Ganon's castle. It's really appealing to go there after you've gotten that 3rd strength because you get Light Trial, which has
9.
Is 9 checks? Yeah, I knew it was a dumb number.
If you get a key, you have 9 checks. If you don't get a key, you only have 8.
But 8 checks is still super appealing.
Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's 8 total. My bad. I miscounted. 7 in the main room, 8 behind the key. Wow.
Okay.
I miscounted.
It's early. This is why we have chat to double check us.
We have chat to fact check us. Oh my god, brain words. Memory things.
So while Bona has been in Deku, FMZ has gone bottom of the well, so now FMZ has the bow and also has the hook shot. No, hookshot was in Deku, so it's the bow. I feel like there was one other thing in the bottom of the well. Oh, FMZ is going to get that other strength soon. Yep.
Yes. Strength on dead hand that was hinted. At this point, you would assume Epona in Ice Cavern, but it could also be just Minuet or Bolero, and Epona is stuck behind Shadow and Jabu.
Oh. Actually, it would make a lot of sense for Minuet to be in Ice Cavern since... No. No.
Oh, there was also fire arrows, a fire source in bottom of the well.
Right, yes. So, being able to get the Wasteland check to get that third strength.
When is Bonooru going to get his magic is the question.
So, Serpent, Ganon's Castle, in order to spawn the bridge, is 2 medallions. In order to get the boss key is all 6.
That's 2 very, very evil songs to have there. Because look at all this backwalking.
Especially with Shadow being the forest medallion, we gotta find that Dins if we want to get whatever song is on Prelude. And yep, Bono still has not gotten the all dungeons hit. So Bono is chasing medallions.
That, and he doesn't have the items for the other 2 stone dungeons yet.
Yep, need... Okay, so this was the question I was starting to ask earlier, is do you have to have iron boots to complete Water Temple if you have gold scale?
If you have to do the central pillar, yes.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Logically required, but if you don't have to do central pillar, it's not required.
Logic, yes, but not with skills.
Exactly.
And yeah, we haven't seen anyone really do anything with Adult Spirit yet.
That is true. If Longshot is anywhere in Water Temple, you'll need irons because you can't get in without gold scale.
Ooh, okay.
You can't get in without irons if you don't have Longshot. Brain. Or like 1 or 2 checks. Brain. Because gold scale doesn't let you move. You can get in, but you can only do a few checks.
That's what I was saying earlier, Bailnog, is that we'll get a vanilla long shot, because that's the kind of evil I'm hoping for.
Time to see if this very long and linear forest temple has anything.
Everyone, get your Z's in chat. Hopefully we don't have FMZ go forest for a little bit so that we are spared from the double forest. Oh, why would you say that, Nick of Time? Oh, that's mean.
Oh god. That's a double dip for both dungeons. Oh yeah, the quad forest during a weekly was horrible. Hey, look, another bow. You didn't even need a bow to do bow stuff in forest.
I hate that. So that means if you had just, like, rushed forest, you could have just gone and cleared it out.
That's the same room, but it's the lower level of the same room.
French vanilla.
That's closer than French vanilla.
So far, we have fulfilled our Way of the Hero for Kokiri Forest and Deku, because Deku was the hookshot. Forest was Rio's letter. We still don't know whatever's on the fairy check, the Hammer Fairy. We also don't know what Way of the Hero is in Spirit Temple yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, look, we're going to get a double forest.
No! Rip. Everyone F in chat for all of you, for commentators, for trackers. Everyone go to sleep. It is
Don't go to sleep, please. Because if I go to sleep, I'm not going to
we thrive on the energy of our viewers. We need you all here to suffer with us.
Yes.
Please don't leave us.
No, I'm just a sadist.
And there's a Zora tunic.
That puts you need that logically for Central Pillar as well.
I hate that.
Yep.
Ugh. Oh,
Melrose. That's perfect. Speaking of, just in case you were wondering, the winner of this match, because this is a lower bracket match, moves on while the person who loses is out of the tournament. But the winner of this match will face the loser of Mr. Mario and Salty Sponge Race.
Ooh, that's gonna be a fun race.
Right? And no matter what, they're screwed on the next run because that's going to be a tough race.
Oh, yeah. Well, especially because doesn't Mr. Mario do the Random Settings League?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm always in awe and terror of the Random Settings runners.
I don't know if that... Oh, yeah, it's on Sunday. Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Come on down to see Mario versus Sponge in an epic 1v1 battle. As Bonooru puts on fire arrows without magic. Dun dun dun.
Oh. I didn't even think about the fact that Bonooru hasn't even gotten magic yet.
Be there, be there, be there. You'll pay for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. I don't know why I'm still stuck on this voice.
It's a good voice. It's a classic, memorable, advertisement voice for a reason.
Very, very true. Light
arrows. Okay. One less thing to need to get a hint for.
Who needs Ganon now?
Yep, Nick, all you missed was some light arrows in Forest Temple, so we don't need to go hunting for those.
As always, you are just in the nick of time.
Dun dun dun.
That's more of a ba-dum-ts.
Ba-dum-ts. Well,
I honestly cannot stop this voice.
Bono has not seen the OoT hint, so FMZ is still the only one working with that knowledge.
Knowledge is power.
And simultaneously, we think FMZ might not have seen the Skull Mask hint, because he turned in the Keaton Mask earlier. However, right now, Bono's already on track to do all dungeons. There isn't a lot of difference between the two runners as far as like where they're at. The biggest thing is just that FMZ has magic from that lap dive.
Mask is nothing. It was hinted. Yes, Bono knows it's a 50-50 chance of AD. All he has to do is Ice Cavern.
But I really don't know why you would rush Ice Cavern if you know Spirit is Way of the Hero at this point. I guess the only thing is not having Mirror Shields and not able to full clear it. Oh, right, for the meme. Okay, yeah. No, what was I thinking? Gotta do it for the meme.
For the meme, it's a valid excuse for very, very many.
Very, very many questionable routing decisions.
I mean, for the memes, go GTG.
I really don't think that we're going to see GTG till like the 2-hour mark. I think it's going to be the last side dungeon that's checked.
Actually, if Ice has Epona, it would really pay off. Because that's travel speed with not having Minuet or Bolero.
It's travel speed. It also would give quick access to GTG, which would make it a more appealing play. Opponents
Horseback archery.
Horseback archery.
Big pose.
It's a surprisingly good song to get.
But everybody hates to get it as their starting song for some reason.
I know the last match I watched, and I don't remember who it was between, but there was like the Megaton Hammer on Big Pose. And one runner got it, and one runner didn't. It's such a forgettable check, I think.
I think I may have commentated that.
You might have. That's why your voice is familiar.
I did commentate that. I'm pretty sure that was FMZ's last race.
Oh, that was brutal. My heart broke watching that race. I'm pretty sure
that's the race that put FMZ into the lower brackets.
Well, if you all want to see just an event, go watch that match. Oh, it might have been Marco and Salty. It was one of those two.
It was one
but I think it was FMZ.
No, because I didn't commentate the Marco and Salty one. I remember commentating that and going, "Oh no, not Big Pose."
Yeah, I think it was FMZ.
It would have been Marco Gavaroni, maybe?
No, because I don't think I've seen a Gavaroni match yet.
Or it could have been Marco Redrim.
I really think you're right. I really think it was FMZ.
Trying to remember. FMC Cariosa, that's what it was.
Yes. Oh, yes. And it was just barely missed the post spawn, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was brutal. So yeah, if you all want to see the importance of remembering your big Poe check, go watch that match. What the hell? Magic was on Lap Dive. Yep, so at this point, we're waiting to find out where the heck is that Boomerang, where the heck's that Hammer, Dins, and Mirror Shield. We know that there is something...
And Long Shot.
And Long Shot, yes. We know that there is something on the Hammer Fairy and the Crater. We also know that there is something in Spirit Temple. Those are sort of our two Wave the Hero locations.
Also, it's all dungeons.
Also... It's all dungeons, which FMZ knows, but Bono does not.
But Bono has it down to a 50-50 if he does Ice Cavern, he'll know. Oh, and Irons.
might need irons depending on where the boss key is. Oh, wait, no.
If Longshot is in Water Temple, we'll also need iron.
And if Longshot is an iron. But basically, Water Temple makes things needlessly complicated. VXR. You can thank VXR for this lovely early morning all done.
Oh, right. Crater Fairy doesn't because it could be Saria's 4 strengths.
It could be Saria because it does lock strength. Yep.
It locks 2 strengths. Because it locked Storms. Because Storms was on the minuet check.
Is Adam, are you a fan of full clearing your way of the hero, or once you find something that seems like it can be
full clear your way of the heroes? Full clear your way of the heroes. I got onto Chimp about that the other day in one of his races.
It's always interesting seeing the two camps as far as, like, do you full clear? And I definitely think I've seen it bite people more often than it's paid off to, like, ditch. Oh, all of this logic in chat is making my brain hurt.
Welcome to the commentator's life.
See, we are commentating because we are not good enough to know all of the logic to be in Bono and FMZ's place. Because as a reminder, it takes a lot of practice to get all of the little nuances memorized.
Got it memorized.
I did not expect Kingdom Hearts to come up during this seed, but I don't know why I didn't. It did last time I commentated.
I mean, 2? I love Axel.
Imagine the day whenever we can replace Link's model with other characters and we can just run around as Sora.
Oh, God.
Okay, but I am still waiting for the Kingdom Hearts randomizer mixed with the Ocarina of Time randomizer. Like, let Link have a Keyblade.
Let Link have a Keyblade. I'm making that a hashtag.
What I love is FMZ still shooting through the fire to get the eye, even though FMZ has fire arrows and magic.
The Master Keyblade. That is Disney copyright territory, and that would be a huge mess. Also, hey, Cola. We were talking about you doing your 1 and 32s earlier.
You underestimate the commitment of people to playing meme characters, Shaden.
I've seen Super Mario 64 modded to where you can play as any Mario Party character. Seeing Waluigi run around collecting stars is weird.
It looks like we might get that ice play from Bono.
This is an ice play. This is an ice play. Also, hello, Armin. He really doesn't have any other. Well, he could go and do most of Spirit Temple, just not the mirror shield checks.
Yep.
He could also go and do Lake Hylia.
Which would get the magic. But he doesn't know that yet.
Shh, shh, don't spoil the surprise.
It's an important tool that will be useful later. And Bono just got that Death Mountain crater hint.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Welcome to the meme commentary. We are only allowed to commentate using memes. Yeet.
Yeet. Deep fire. Greg. Memetary.
The first Ocarina of Time hint was in the DMC wall. We don't know where the other one is, but Bono does not know that it's all dungeons, except he probably knows it's all dungeons just based on the song distribution.
He's going to be peeking at this bottom of the icy waters. How the hell did he see that?
Oh, that would be gross if the other Ocarina of Time hint is back of Lake Hylia.
No, what would be really gross if it was on the graveyard warp pad.
We've just been speaking like all sorts of terrible things into existence over the course of the last hour and a half. So what do you think would be the worst thing for Bono to find here? Or is there like a worse thing that you can find in an all dungeon seed?
There is no worse thing. Also, Kodo, it's skulls. Epona. Epona to push him to GTG. Also, yes, I'm pretty sure Bono is the one who inserts first frame on Shoot the Sun. Holy crap. I can brain, I swear.
I can't brain. I'm just gonna admit it. I'm not gonna pretend.
But pretending's half the fun. That's why we play Dungeons & Dragons.
God Soldier, we have not found a GTG hint. The speculation at this point is that it's going to be really hard to route in GTG because we don't have long shot, we don't have Eponas, so basically it would be reversing across the wasteland, which we might have to do to get a third strength because it's on the wasteland check, but that is a really far way to go, sort of out of the way whenever there are other easier locations to get to right now. Especially if Bono finds something here in Ice Cavern.
Vanilla iron boots.
Oh, yeah, okay, that would kind of suck.
The thing is, would FMZ ever come here?
I think FMZ would, because I do think that Ice Cavern is more appealing than reversing all the way to GTG. But I think it'll depend on if FMZ wants to dip Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Which, it looks like FMZ might want to dip Spirit. Child spawn is Temple of Time, and adult spawns, yep, market.
So far, nothing from Ice.
Okay, I'm actually going to look at FMZ now, especially because we are getting our first look at adult Spirit.
That's fair.
So I'm going to trust you to keep an eye on Bono.
Sure thing. Can I just say real quick? I know they can't see it on Restream, but the dancing Shy Guy playing the mariachi band is so adorable.
I'm so glad you said that, because I was just thinking, oh man, it's really hard not to look at FNZ's side of the screen because of the dancing Shy Guy.
Yeah.
See, this is why you all need to come be commentators, is so you can like see all the behind the scenes stuff.
But if they do that, we won't get to commentate as often.
But would that be a bad thing?
Y'all can take the early warning seeds.
Oh yeah. Please give me my morning back. And yes, VXR dropped the link in chat if you would like to help out with Ocarina of Time restreams. We're always welcoming new trackers and commentators. So you can click that link, come sign up. It's super nice. It's super easy. You don't even have to be the best Zooter runner. I know I'm not.
Wait, there's a requirement to be able to run Zooter?
Wait, we're commentating Zooter? I thought this was the Majora's Mask randomizer. I was wondering why we weren't seeing aliens.
Aliens. And minuets.
Okay.
He now knows it's all dungeon.
Yeah.
Minuet makes those strengths super interesting.
And doesn't that mean that... Hold on. Oh gosh, logic. Minuet means Serias can't be Way of the Hero, because you don't need Serias to get Minuet, right? Oh wait, except, right, Serias lacks the strengths. Ugh, logic.
30 Skulls dead.
So far, seeing a whole bunch of nothing in Adult Spirit.
Oh, good, because I haven't been paying attention to that. And Freezing Key Zora was nothing.
Titties!
Titties!
Channeling my inner
Double
Akane.
D titties.
Get those titties in chat, because we are now extra protected. We just need to find the condom and we will be zootering safely.
Speaking of, always zooter safely. There's another meme percent.
We got our condom, we got our titties, we are ready for a night on the town. And by night on the town, I mean finishing the spirit temple.
I thought you meant night at home.
Night home with a whole pint of ice cream, our cat crying,
And
wondering where the megaton hammer is. What do you think is going to be our go mode item?
At this point, boomerang.
The thing is that we got so much to get to Jabu so early that I'd be surprised if we don't get Boomerang kind of soon. But I guess that would just be the way the Zooter crumbles if we don't get it till later.
I love that pun.
I'm starting to wake up. I'm starting to get wittier as we go. I think it's gonna... I hope we get Dins next, because Foolish Stone Shadow and having to go mess with that just kind of makes Dins irrelevant.
Right. So...
Other than a song check.
Bonooru is going to have to skip some checks in here because he doesn't have magic for his fire swords.
No!
So if any of these fire checks are the way of the hero,
And alternatively, if neither of them find anything, then we've got to find that mirror shield.
Oh god, mirror shield being your go mode item. Mirror shield being the way of the hero in the spirit temple.
Magic was on Lab Dive, which FMZ did earlier, but Bono hasn't gone back to Lake Hylia. Probably waiting.
He didn't have gold scale when he was there.
Yep. So probably going to round in Lab Dive at the same time of doing Water Temple. But
maybe.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. And now Bono now has titties.
Everyone gets titty. Oh, okay. Okay. Time to clear Spirit Temple with the Way of the Hero Spirit Temple item. So do we think there's going to be anything else in here, or are they just going to have to reverse to GTG to get anything? Or go Ganon's Castle and go do Light Trial?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing my ass off.
It is going to suck if they don't find anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Flair just found a French Vanilla Mirror Shield. Okay, Mega, that is...
opposite hand.
Okay, Mega, that is hilarious because my girlfriend has told me I have to stop speaking prophecies into existence. So I'm actually banned from making prophecies. This is the only way that I can get them out there. Because I make predictions so often that wind up being true. Hey, universe, you want to give me $1 million? Okay, thanks.
I wish.
Sure would suck if I found $1 million on the sidewalk. So, we do not have Stone Shadow, but we do have all dungeons for Nocturne on Ocarina of Time, so... That's fun.
Can Bono even get that shield?
Hey chat, can Bono get that shield without a fire source? Oh
no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, is it? Oh, it's unlocked by the light switch. He can do it.
Okay. But am I seeing right that's technically out of logic?
Oh, is he short a key? No. Bono can't get a key. Bono's going to be short a single key for this dungeon, which is fine. Because it's on the fire check map chest.
Oh, Spirit Temple, you hurt my head. There are so many tricks and so many just logic quirks and also shortcuts to just say room
like
logic.
Like that. That completely skips the total logic of this room.
And man, I love that trick.
He now has a bigger sack. You alright there?
I'm great. I was taking a sip of Mountain Dew. And just snorted up my nose.
Yes, he now has a bigger sack to go with his titties and condom.
Oh, we're gonna be banned from ever commentating again.
At least together.
At least together, yeah. Well, if they keep banning me from commentating with people, then I'm gonna have no one to commentate with. Last time I got banned because we made up a whole Uno anime.
Oh god, please no.
It was double for simple. We had to figure out something.
I don't mind commentating with you, it's fun.
This has been a wonderful start to the morning. Good energy, good energy. Good energy, team. Good energy, chat. Oh yeah, Bitsy. Yeah, you're in chat, so Bitsy, tell everyone about the Uno anime.
Oh my god.
Oh, and we've got a hammer from Fmz. Okay.
Which means that Bonooru can get it.
And that is a much nicer way of the hero item. So it'll suck to run all the way back up there, but I guess that this means Fire Temple next? Or do you think FMZ will reverse Wasteland to get that third strength?
I can see FMZ reversing to get the third strength.
But not going all the way to the fortress, probably.
Right.
It'll be interesting if there does wind up being something inside of GTG.
Watch GTG half rewards win.
Oh, that's cruel. Why would you say that? I love it. And yeah, Strength 3 is on the
Sorry. That's cruel. I love it.
I am a simple woman who lives on the suffering of others.
Hey, we're gonna get along great.
See, for anyone who has just checked in, this is all dungeons for Nocturne on Ocarina of Time. Magic is on Lab Dive. Bono doesn't technically know it's all dungeons. FMZ does, although
he knows now because he knows it's the only place he can get his Nocturnal Shadow.
True. And yeah, we don't know where Dens or the Boomerang or the Longshot is at almost 2 hours. So,
or Iron.
Or those iron boots that I keep forgetting about.
I mean, you gotta have a good pair of steel-toed boots to kick dickheads in the dick.
Is that what we're calling it nowadays?
I mean, okay, so funny story.
Okay.
Actually, no, this is not appropriate for a family stream.
Come ask us later. Also, C-Flare, actually, Sadie Sweet is short for Sadistic But Sweet, which was my username for, like, 10 years. And then I stopped being an edgy teenager.
This is a family stream. Don't worry about it.
FMZ went and has been at Lake, because FMZ got the Lab Dive.
Okay, yes, we have the titties and the PSR condom, but it's still a family stream, okay? He went to Lab Dive as child, so he didn't get the adult checks. Or set up.
Oh, okay.
Also, I love just standing there at the Iron Knuckles' knees and stabbing him while he completely misses multiple times because he can't see. You're in his blood. Yes, now I'm drawing the line.
It just stresses me out to see the strats people do with the Iron Knuckle. Like, as someone who was terrified of the Iron Knuckle as a kid.
I used to throw bombs at it as a kid.
Also, see, we do have hover boots. So we can hover.
Oh, God.
Badum tish.
Oh, look, FMZ is going to reverse.
Okay. See, I think that that's smart. If you're doing all dungeons, you have those 8 checks that are waiting for you in Light Trial, 9 if you include yeeting the rock, then it's like, why not go get it if you know what's out there?
Oh, please don't summon Trez. As funny as it would be, I don't need him coming in and going, what? Why'd you summon me? Oh, I called it a family stream.
Trez, if you hear about this later, we're sorry.
Kind of.
Mostly. Like 65%.
I was gonna say 55, but okay.
Well, I had a different 60 number I was thinking of, and then I stopped myself.
69%!
We're 69% sorry.
Yes. Oh my god. Alright. Okay.
I feel like one of my students whenever they get scolded. Woo! Saved by the fact people have to sleep. Yeah, this is kind of strange from FMZ right now. FMZ went and got the gold gauntlets, but isn't making a Ganon's castle dip?
Huh.
Just going to go... Wait, where are you going? Oh, okay. Just ran a little bit past where the CAC entrance is.
Mm.
So I think FMZ is going to go ahead and go rush fire, which FMZ can full clear, correct? We have the hammer. We have hovers. You don't necessarily need hovers, but you might need hovers. It makes things easier.
Mm-hmm. Hovers really break fire, water, and forest temple completely, because you were never intended to have them that early. You might be doing lap dive soon.
Ooh.
Bonooru talks to the Scarecrow Bonooru. So he can hookshot to Pierre. This is one of those blame Trez moments.
Blame Trez.
As we see adult fishing, and we get Hammer Fairy. Everybody's redeeming blame Trez.
Right, so now we're going to get solidly, like, is Saria's way of the hero? Oh! Boomerang! Boomerang on the fairy!
Wow. Well, there's our other way of the hero here.
You know? Dang. So Saria's wasn't useless because it locked 2 of the strengths behind it, which we did need for Spirit. We are Dins, long shots, and maybe irons from Go mode. So we've still got at least 2 and possibly 3.
As Bonooru is going to pick up his magic. Mm-hmm.
Hey Adam, because you are slightly better with logic than me, and by slightly I mean a lot, how did Saria's lock the 2 strengths from earlier?
One was on Skull Kid, and then the other was in Well, and the Storms was on Minuet Check, which was locked by Sarius.
Ooh, but we got Minuet in Ice Cavern.
And ZL was on
Sarius Check. So we could have gotten Minuet to go get Storms. Chat, correct me if I am wrong. Like I said, I am very bad at logic, but... So Dotso, we knew where 2 of the strengths were from the start. We knew one was on Dead Hand in the bottom of the well, and we knew one was in Wasteland. Strength 3. Where was that 3rd strength?
Wasteland, Dead Hand, and Skull Kid.
Yep. So yeah, so Dotso's right. Until we find Longshot or Epona's, which would put that Wasteland strength in logic, we don't know how much Saria's was Way of the Hero. Toxic. Right now, FMZ is in the lead because FMZ just got a boomerang and is working way through fire. Bono, unfortunately, did not do lab dive until recently, which gets magic, which doesn't lock boomerang. But does lock a bunch of other stuff. The logic is hard this round.
Brain word memory things.
Brain word memory, and I am on Pacific time, so it is only just becoming 8 a.m. where I am. Which, speaking of, chat, remind us to say happy 2 hours here in 3.5 minutes.
Because we will forget.
Look, the fact that we are still talking is impressive.
Yes. Yeah, main difference is Ice Cavern to confirm all dungeons versus the hint.
No one has done Ganon's yet. They're sort of following in each other's footsteps, but because FMZ did not do Ice Cavern, FMZ is a little bit ahead just as far as progression. FMZ also got the all dungeons hint earlier, which I think really helped his routing.
Mm-hmm.
And yep, Epona's is shadow locked. Bono did not reverse Wasteland, I think.
And he didn't have magic.
And didn't have magic to light the fire. So that's why Bono is kind of in the situation he is really not getting that magic earlier.
Mm. FMZ has not done Adult Scarecrow. No.
Nope. So if there is any...
But, so if Pierre has something in here in Fire Temple...
Then that sucks for FMZ. I think I said it earlier, but this is a race that is a comedy of errors. Just little things that will snowball for each of our runners. Like falling into lava. Yep, Crater Wath, it's Saria's song and also the boomerang are here in the crater. That's what I'm leaning towards, Spark, is the Rang being way the hero over Saria's. But again, it really depends on where is that long shot.
If the long shot is Strength 2 or Hammerlock, Rang.
Then Saria's was necessary in the way of the hero.
Yes, it's long shots and Jabu. Sorry, it's the way of the hero as well.
And yep, that's what it's looking like. It's actually really looking like go do Jabu, and then if you don't have Din's, I guess go Ganon's Castle. But otherwise, we might not see Ganon's Castle for a little bit, if at all, depending on where Din's is. Oh no, Cola, absolutely. Like, Jabu is 100% the play here at this point. Happy 2 hours, chat. Woo woo.
Remember to stay hydrated. So if FMZ gets key locked here, then Pierre is required. Well, there's boss key, so you can't get key locked because you can go and fight
Volvagia. Yeah.
But there might still be an item somewhere here. Like, say, Dins or Irons. Or a long shot.
Long shot and Jabu would make Saria's way of the hero because you'd need long shot to get to Garuda's Fortress to get to the Wasteland, because reversing Wasteland is not in logic.
Also because Boomerang is Strength 2 locked.
Also because
Hammer is Strength 2 locked.
And Saria's locked. One
sure.
strength.
Yes. Brain. Logic.
We have not touched Ganon's at all. I feel like I am going to be so good at logic after this match. This is the most logic I have had to keep track of. No Ganon's Castle at all, but honestly, we're 2 items from go mode, and with Jabu open, like, unless Jabu has nothing, I'm really starting to think we might not see Ganon's. Or Ganon's could have both Longshot and Dins, and it'll suck waiting on it. I don't know about you all, but I always feel bad about, you know, killing Volvagia. Like, she's just there, flying around, doing her little dragon lizard thing. And then this kid, this like man-child just comes in, starts whacking her with a hammer. just there living her best life. Well, you know, like...
So, actually, honestly, Pierre has a small key because FMZ just got locked out of the rest of the Fire Temple.
Look, I'm just saying that if a puma came up and ate me while I was wandering in the mountains, you know, I wouldn't blame the puma.
Well, that's an interesting way of looking at it. Honestly, you'd probably blame yourself for being an idiot.
Oh, honestly, I would probably take a selfie. Like, heck yeah, puma.
Really embracing the YOLO life.
Just, you know, at a certain point, you just gotta, just gotta go with the flow. And if that means being eaten by a puma, then, you know, so be it. That's the way I was meant to go. YOLO.
Wow.
And yeah, also I wouldn't blame anyone because I'd be dead already. Thank you, Bale. Yep. That's also a good point. Wait, is that Greg in the water? I just realized I think that's Greg in...
I thought it was a blue key.
Oh, I don't know colors. I'm not colorblind. I'm just tired and dumb. There was nothing useful in Fire Tune.
Yeah. Well, so far. Bonooru might do Pierre and go farther. It's only
color
3 checks in Deepest Fire.
Yeah. Watch Deepest Fire have dens.
Fire and Fire.
Oh, yeah. And they will do Gans Castle and GTG before ever considering going back there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you do check Dead's location before going back to an unhindered road stone. If there is something.
Yeah. Yeah, check density if they don't find anything in Jabu, points to Gans Castle, and potentially, it would depend on if they can find that long shot to get to GTG. Because go to Gans Castle, get the long shot, you can go do water. Mostly, we still don't have irons.
Bonus dipping here too. Headed straight to Falfagia.
And if you need irons, you just take that long shot and go to GTG. And yep, no one checked Pierre, but I think that we figured out Pierre is a key, correct?
Yeah, Pierre is a small key. So nobody's checking Deepest Fire.
Yet. No one's checking highest Goron either. Well, okay, so here's the crazy thing that I just realized. Is that if they get dens in Ganon's castle, that doesn't actually open anything because Shadow is foolish. So that long shot is so crucial at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boo.
Bonooru almost getting troll hold.
But instead, troll holding Volvagia with a 6-1 cycle. Okay, that is true. Shaden points out that we do get 2 songs by getting except wait.
At that point, it's your last medallion anyway.
Yeah, at that point, it's your last medallion. So you could get at least one.
Greg and Jabu.
Ooh, Greg and Jabu. So that's, we still need our nice arrows. If we can find where those nice arrows are, we've got meme percent. That's really the only percent that matters.
The only percent that matters.
So, couldn't horseback archery have long shot?
No, because the opponent is Shadow Lock, and you have to get Water Temple to get to Shadow.
God. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, so then does that mean that GTG is
nothing?
Pretty much nothing. Okay. So yeah, something basically has to be engaged.
At this point, all of Gerudo is nothing.
Okay, that's kind of good information.
GTG can have Dins, but it can't have long shot.
Okay.
Yes, based on the logic, GTG can't have long shot, but it can have Dins, and long shot cannot be in Nitro.
And before long shot is on second check of Shadow Trial.
Oh, God. Long shot on 20 skulls is still a possibility.
Did we ever find 30 skulls?
Yeah, we found a 30 skulls hint. It's dead.
Okay. Long shot on 20 skulls would be so dumb. Because no one is thinking about that at this point. Or at least I wouldn't be thinking about it.
Yeah, Dins can literally be anywhere, but horseback archery, big post, and Shadow Temple. Because it's required to enter Shadow Temple.
Still holding out hope for Deep Fire. Because doubling back does suck, but would be funny.
Yeah, so far, only Greg here in Jabu. Finding a bottle with a big Poe in it does put that check in logic, but we know all the bottles, and there is no big Poes in bottles.
Today.
Because we got a hint earlier that the last bottle is on River Chest and Water Temple with a green potion. Fishwife! Throwing her so she flips the switch with her ass.
Oh... You know,
I probably could have worded that better.
Good for something.
Like, literally, you just carry her around this whole time, and then she gets caught. And then in Water Temple, she swims up into a dead end and disappears.
She's so bratty. It's just like, oh, I'm just gonna go do stuff, falls in a hole.
Rats. Not very fish is the worst.
I just get sad that we don't get to see Best Girl Neburu in the Randomizer speedruns. Because I love Gerudo Mom.
Gerudo Mom. You can see her lots of times in Breath of the Wild.
Y'all can keep your high maintenance girls. I will go with Gerudo Mom, wander off into the Spirit Temple. You all can keep your fish.
You can keep your fish. Ironically enough, high maintenance girls are too high maintenance for me, and oh my god, there's one shot.
Welp. Okay, water temple we go to see if we're Iron Boots locked.
God, now Din's is literally anywhere besides horseback archery, light trial, and
Big Pose.
Shadow and Big Pose, yeah. Can literally be in any freaking chest.
All right, everyone, place Din's your
fire.
bet.
Where is Din's fire?
Oh, geez, I need to actually.
We might need Iron Boots still, but we know we need Din's fire.
Mm-hmm. And at this point, honestly, I'd go just dip water and see if it's there.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of any overworld checks they haven't done. Frogs in the Rain, Tektite Grotto.
I think we got Frogs in the Rain.
We did get Frogs in the Rain from FMZ.
Yeah.
But we've never seen Tektite Grotto. With gold scale.
Oh, wow.
I don't think anybody even did.
I don't think so. If they did, it was early on. Whenever we were
for everybody betting light trial, it cannot logically be in light trial because strength 3 is locked behind Epona's Song, which is locked behind Shadow Temple. No, wait, I take that back. With long shot, it can be in light trial because long shot you can cross.
Yep, that is true.
Ooh. Ooh.
So long it can't be. So can't be Shadow, can't be Pose, and can't be.
It can't be anything Epona's locked or in Shadow.
Yes, it can't be horseback archery. But yes, it could be light trial.
Or Yeet Fairy. Titties Fairy.
Or the Yeet Fairy. Well, all the fairies are the Titty Fairy.
Well, no, specifically the outside Ganon's Castle Fairy is the Titties Fairy because that's where you get double defense in vanilla.
Oh, right. Yeah. Longshot was on Baronade. The other hookshot was originally in Deku Tree.
Mm-hmm. And the mini Goron sword was on the torches in Domain. which was locked by the scale in brain, or remember things. Or ZL. How easier? It was just ZL, which was a Sphere Zero check.
Oh, there's the boss key?
That's early.
Okay.
It's a non-ZL required water temple.
Okay.
You do not need ZL for the water temple. That is the quickest boss key ever.
Oh, but what if Din's is like central pillar?
Oh god.
Oh. Yeah, all y'all who bet Dark Link, buckle up and let's see if this is like the long game payout later.
It's not hard to come back. Yeah, you bail here. You absolutely bail here and go check Ganon's castle.
Yeah, especially with Serenade to quickly get back to Hylia.
Yeah, with Serenade, this is not bad to come back to. Also, that was a very nice, quick Morpha by FMZ.
It's been interesting seeing everyone pinning Morpha against the door instead of going into one of the corners lately. I've noticed that's been like the preferred strat.
If you can get the fast kill and grab him by the door, it's faster, but if you miss, it's easier to move to the wall and wait. Imagine Din's on Morpha, oh my god.
Then, honestly, that would be kinda a GG's.
There's still plenty of race left.
Oh, there is, absolutely.
Honestly, we might see a sub 3 hour all dungeons.
Yeah, at this point,
depending on how long Shadow Temple takes. Ooh, FMZ might still go live.
No, oh, that would hurt for any FMZ fans, since we know that there is nothing in there.
Oh, so there's only 2 items in water. The rest are keys.
Shoot Sun was not hinted to my memory.
Holy crap, that was a quick reset by FMZ. I didn't even see anything.
FMZ don't got time for that.
The fuck? I'm honestly like, the hell?
Admittedly, FMZ is looking for one item, so FMZ knows exactly what it should look like.
Doing his best Bono impression with that reset. Okay, if it's not here in Ganon's, could just be in a forgotten overworld check, which would be hilarious, honestly.
If it's in Tektite Grotto, I will lose my mind.
That's my bet.
Outside Ganon's castle has not been checked. None of the gold gauntlet checks have been done yet.
Prepare your yeets.
Yeet!
Yeet. Money. Key.
Okay, so we can get that one check in the back.
I
nice
care. 9%.
9%. That was coordinated. Oh, my heart is sinking with every chest FMZ opens.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
There are 15 checks in Ganon's castle.
And we just went through 6 of them.
7, this will be 8.
7, this will be 8. Yep. Strength 3. Our 3 strengths were on Skull Kid, Dead Hand and Bottom of the Well, and Wasteland.
Okay, so it wasn't Light Trial.
Oh, Shadow 2. Shadow 2.
Next will be going this way. Shadow.
Shadow 2.
Also, really quick one, Morpha on Bonooru's side as well. Also, 8-9 of the 3 straight 3 checks.
If you all are enjoying our 2 runners today, please go give them a follow. It's Bonooru and Fmzgun129. And also give a shout out to our trackers, without whom we would have no idea what's going on today. So we have Kasinja and Turska.
Also, shout out to my co-commentator, Sadistic Sweetie.
And also a shout out to the Mad Monk Adam.
Yee.
Yeet.
Yeet. Yes, very much so. Also, shout out to VXR for restreaming and rolling this horrible piece of crap.
Horrible scene. Blood. Bridge opens with 2 medallions in these settings. But you need all 6 in order to get the boss key.
That is 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12 checks so far, and nothing. Oh yeah, it's just arrows on Shoot the Sun.
So chat's pointed out that Bono actually doesn't have 3rd strength yet. Didn't reverse to the Wasteland. So GTG is looking pretty good for Bono at this point.
He's gonna reverse right now.
So the question is, does he grab the 3rd strength and then ditch, or does he go all the way to GTG?
That's a good question. Also, we're on check number, we just got check number 13 from FMZ.
So 2 more checks.
3 more. I forgot boss key chest. So there's 16 checks.
Okay.
There's 2 in here, and then the boss key chest. So 3 more checks in Gaines Castle.
Okay, everyone, let's count them off. Ooh. All right, here's 1.
The other key.
2.
Iron
Oh.
Boot. All that's left is the validation chest.
Oh. Central pillar, central pillar. Oh, Bono's ditching.
He's going Gaines Castle. If he checks Yeet Fairy first, then it's on Yeet Fairy, because FMZ skipped it.
That'll still make it a super tight race. Because FMZ is climbing up the castle right now, so he won't have to do these fights later.
Right.
Oh, I'm sweating, y'all.
Whew.
I'm sweating like a sinner in church. My Midwest is showing.
Don't worry, my Southern shows. Moving slower than a 3-legged cow in quicksand.
Just bombs? Okay, is it the ferry?
He remembered that he has to do the ferry. No.
Nothing. Oh. Oh, I don't like this.
I reckon we need to go GTG, or it's a Forgotten Overworld chat.
Golds are bait this seed, especially with 2 of those strengths being hinted.
Well, golds aren't bait because magic.
Okay, everyone, I have a question since we've got a couple of Southerners and a couple of Midwesterners. Does Oklahoma count as Midwest or South?
Both.
I hate that. Oklahoma hates that.
I know Oklahoma hates that. That's why I say it.
This is why I left. You know, I couldn't deal with the uncertainty in my life.
It's mid-southern.
Oh, I hate everything happening in chat right now.
Chat
Everyone, this is how Oklahoma and Texas are going to go to war, all right?
It's Texas's hat.
No, Texas is our pan. You get that Texas out of here.
I have several people that would be very upset with you for saying that.
And they can come fight me. I don't defend Oklahoma. Oklahoma's no better, but I have a little bit of hometown pride.
I understand that.
FMZ is going child.
What? What?
For what?
Why is he? Huh?
FMZ? Where are you going?
I never hit mean %. What? I'm so confused right now. Is he doing overworld checks as child?
Oh, getting Nocturne.
Getting Nocturne, duh. Brain, wow.
No, it's okay. All of us were a little... Well, okay, at least both of the commentators. I will not speak for chat.
I forgot it's all dungeons and we need to go get this child.
I forgot. Yeah, but...
Wow.
It's been a long seed, y'all.
2.5 hours in. Commentary remembers you had to be child to get the OT song.
Virgil, you don't understand. We've been like this since the start of the run. Like, this is the loopiest commentary team you will probably hear all bracket. Yep, Nocturne was on Ocarina of Time, so it's all dungeons today.
Yeah. Okay. It was derping. We've been derping. We are derping. We're derp central. I had a red solo cup full of coffee, okay?
Wait, hold on. Can you repeat those words one more time?
I had a red solo cup full of coffee.
That is the most southern thing I think I've ever heard.
I put some hot chocolate mix in it.
Oh my god, I've never met anyone else who does that. Okay, y'all, you need to go do that. You need to go be putting hot chocolate mix in your coffee. It is so good. It is the best way to sweeten it.
Oh yeah, it tastes kind of like cappuccino.
Oh yeah, it's so good. And 20s or 10 skulls is still nothing.
You mean 20? Because that's what you just checked. Oh, no, I just checked 10. Oh, wow. Drink it.
So...
Yeah, that's how... Mixing in hot chocolate mix with your coffee is called Southern Mocha.
So y'all know.
I'm calling it that from now on.
I love that. For those of you that bake cakes, adding a little bit of coffee instead of water actually makes your chocolate cakes taste a lot better. So there's your good old Southern cooking tip for the evening. Welcome to Sadie and Adam's cooking show, where we are going to take you through all the Southern tips and tricks to make your foods as scrumptious as they can be.
shit on a shingle.
What?
It's toast with sausage gravy on it.
Oh. Okay, that's a little too southern even for Oklahoma.
It's literally toast with sausage gravy on it. And as a kid, I always called it shit on a shingle.
Rainey, I'm actually from just a little bit south of Seattle, so I'm getting used to the weird Pacific Northwest food quirks.
Oh, Lord. They're both reversing to GTG at the same time.
Okay. I mean, at this point, it's like, what else do? You don't want to admit that Din's is probably deep fire or central pillar water, which is really what I believe at this point.
All right, here's an interesting question. Do you consider your hometown the town you were born in or the town you were raised in?
Town I was raised in.
Then I have no hometown.
Oh.
In the back.
This got real sad really fast.
No, we moved around a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah, I was raised smack dab in the middle of Oklahoma City, but I consider my hometown where I went to like middle school and high school on the farmlands in western Oklahoma.
Oh, middle of bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, one stoplight town is right on the county line.
Yes. One stoplight, a corner store, a liquor store, and a fish restaurant.
Oh, no. Two
I'm serious. That was my middle school and high school town.
How many kids were in your graduating class?
20.
Holy shit. I had 20 in mine. Oh, Chickasha is so pretty. I always love driving through southern Oklahoma.
Oh, no, I wasn't in Oklahoma.
Oh, I was seeing someone in chat mentioning Chickasha. If y'all ever get the chance to go out to Tahlequah out in Cherokee territory, it is beautiful out there.
No, we're not related, I don't think.
No, I mean, we are from the South.
I'm from the country, and I like it that way.
Oh, yeah, 20 people.
Actually, my class was a little bit bigger than that. We had 25 kids in our class, but 5 didn't graduate that year.
Oh. Somehow, all 20 of my classmates graduated.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I literally slept through every single class I had in junior and senior year and still graduated.
Okay, here's the real question. How many of your teachers were also sports coaches?
2.
We had 4. You all are learning way more than you need to know about Southern culture right now. I hope you all were ready.
Oh, how many teachers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 7.
We had 10 or 12 for the whole school from 7th grade up to 12th grade.
Oh, we're counting the whole school. Maybe somewhere in the teens?
Yeah.
Like, our schools were literally pre-K through 12th grade all in one school building.
Yeah, I bet y'all didn't expect to get, like, taught a couple lessons this morning. Sucks to be you, there is a teacher on comms. And Dark, 1, miraculously. But she left junior year, so technically she wasn't counted as part of that 20. Oh, we're getting a toilet check. Wait, will we get a toilet check? Please give us a toilet check.
I mean, simultaneous toilet checks.
You know, someone's got to go clean that toilet. We do not have enough respect for the janitors in our society. Which Link is going to add to his many jobs here in just a second.
Oh, God. I bet he already feels like a janitor having to clean up this mess every time. I just got finished and you want me to do it again? Skipping the toilet for now. On Bono's side. And on FMZ's side. The sink is really real here.
Oh, yeah. It's really satisfying whenever both runners get into sync like this, because that means that if you miss seeing a check on one screen, you can probably check it on the other.
Mm-hmm. But if they're too far in sync, if you miss it on one screen, you're missing.
True, that too.
Alright, so technically this check is hammer locked. It's just a key.
So how many checks are there all together in GTG?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 7. I want to say 22.
That is a massive. So 22, 9 of them have keys.
So 13.
Okay, so 13 checks that will have items.
Mm-hmm.
And FNZ is
doing toilet.
Yes. Okay, I've gotten everything I want out of this seed. Someone's checking toilet.
Big quick swap for boots. It's so nice.
I keep forgetting that that's not a part of the games originally.
Oh my god, do you remember how much menuing there was?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's see. And
it's a key. Yeah, toilet without D-pad. Oh my god.
So we found what? 3?
Oh, double magic!
Oh, other magic. Okay. And FMZ is ditching.
FMZ is skipping out on the rest of GTG. If it's in here, he's screwed.
Oh, Kitten came back. We have our third commentator back, everyone. Kitten, does Kitten approve or disapprove of FMZ's gambit?
What do you think? They're clawing my back and being cold.
What?
Hammer rocks?
Hammer rocks!
Wow.
It's go mode for FMZ. Wow. Oh. Kitten, you're a psychic.
Came back as soon as we found the ends. I only want to be here for the ends. Bono's gonna be so pissed.
Oh. And you know what? Honestly, yeah. That was a lucky call and good for FMZ, but I wouldn't have dipped.
I wouldn't have either, to be honest.
Me too, Kitten. Like, it's insane. Yeah. I know. It's just like, what are the odds?
Oh, interesting. So what he did was did right side, saved, and then was going to save scum the outside checks. But since it worked out,
is there any way for Bono to recover from this?
If FMZ misses and voids in the big room,
yeah.
dies to Ganon, dies to Bongo Bongo.
Ooh, true.
Falls off the boat.
Oh, that would suck.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah, me too, baby. Sorry, it took me a second to realize I was talking to your cat, not one of my cats.
No worries. Oh, Bono still has to go child and grab.
Oh yeah, this is really distressing, isn't it, Kitten?
Apparently, Kitten's a secret Bono fan.
I don't think it's that secret with how Kitten's going on. Like, Kitten sounds pretty distressed right now by this turn of events. Kitten, that's why you can't put all your bets into one runner. Oh, hey, we got biggest bomb bag. Bigger bomb bag.
Wow.
So, fun fact, cat people in the audience, cats actually don't really meow out in the wild. There is the speculation that part of the reason they domesticated cats meow so much is because they hear people talking, realize that that is the way that we communicate, and try to meow in order to also communicate with us. There's definitely like some meowing, but especially wild or feral cats, they're solitary creatures. They communicate mostly through body language more so than meowing. And Bono's got that Din's fire now.
Dan is not happy about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they definitely do it as a kitten. It's not that they never meow. It's just not the primary way that they communicate.
Ugh.
Yeah, see, that's why we are here commentating, is because this is the way that we can communicate. Because we need our digital things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This joke got wildly... This joke wasn't funny.
Well, we know it's Baron Shadow, so it's literally get the keys in the boss key. Get out. Ow, yep. Ow, 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 ow. You don't have to try and climb my back.
Kitten is not happy with the idea that the boss key will be easily found by FMZ, which would mean even more of a lead. Kitten is really hoping that FMZ makes a mistake and lets Bono catch up. It is go mode for FMZ. And Bono. It is who can get through this with the least amount of mistakes, make it to Ganon, and get some bacon.
Bacon. Now I want breakfast. I never had breakfast. Holy crap.
I never had breakfast either. I'm really, really ready for the post-game breakfast.
Post-game, go see if Sonic is open. What?
Me too, kitten.
Welcome to cat commentary.
Thank you, Wazzle, for calling me out on stream.
Oh, look, Pup Time's in chat.
The Pup Time feels like their position in the stream is threatened by the appearance of a cat. FNZ put that on screen just a little bit ago.
Alright, he put that on stream as soon as he got Nocturne. And, Dins. When he reached Go Mode, he put that on screen.
I have my cats shut out of the room, but I am just waiting for them to come scratching at the door, wanting to know what the human is doing at 9 a.m. Speaking of which, we are about 10 minutes from happy 3 hours, so get hyped for that. Yeah, FMZ is making really quick progress through Shadow Temple.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually really, really impressed at how clean FMZ's movement has been. I am loving that pink tunic that Bono has.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice color.
Oh, yeah. And yes, it's worth pointing out that FMZ does play with a keyboard. I think FMZ is one of the only, if not the only player in the tournament who plays with a keyboard, but correct me if I'm wrong about that.
Oh yeah, he's a keyboard warrior. Only plays keyboard.
Oh yeah, it's kinda awesome. Yeah, and Alfalfa also plays with a keyboard.
That's one fall. What really sucks is falling after the boat is gone the whole way.
Oh yeah. But I'm always really in awe of keyboard players, especially as someone who is left-handed, so I have to change all of my keyboards on games always so that I can actually play with my left hand.
Right.
So it's really, really cool to actually see, if you ever get a chance to watch FNZ's streams, he has his keyboard set up and where he has the keys bound to. So you can see the movement inputs and how he has it all set up, which is really neat.
Right, he doesn't use WASD to move, he uses RDFG.
Yep, and Alfalfa is actually in chat talking about some of the quirks. So there are certain things that are hard or you aren't able to do with keyboard that you can do with a controller. But really, it's just a matter of practicing and getting used to it.
Mm-hmm. Muscle memory.
Muscle memory. And with as difficult as my controller has been acting with Zooter, honestly, I might make the switch to being a keyboard player. Sometimes you just don't want to mess with it.
Mm-hmm. I actually bought a USB N64 controller.
Oh. How has it been working? Because I keep thinking of getting one.
It works pretty good, actually. I like it. It's a bit smaller than an actual core controller.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, I've got tiny hands, so that would probably be better for me anyway. Tiny child Link hands and not big, beefy adult Link hands that would crush the slingshot.
And we're about to see a bongo bongo fight. And we have the meme arrows to use on them, so choose.
Nick, I use a Pro controller, like the Pro Switch controller. It works all right, but the setup is pretty annoying. So you have to really mess with things to get it all working.
I just realized we never saw Big Goron sword.
We did not. But at least we got our condom and our titties. Oh, that was a smooth one cycle.
Mm-hmm. We never saw Ferora's win. We never saw Big.
No, yeah. So we never saw Thor's, and I just realized Bono never got the Lens of Truth.
They never went to the Sunsong grave. Which is funny.
Yeah, it's really interesting that this race really came down to just that one decision to, hey, I'm gonna dip out of GTG here at this point. Because Bono and FMZ were kind of neck and neck on each other's heels for a lot of this game.
Mm-hmm. It was really, really close. Right until FMZ made that play of save scumming the Hammer Rocks, and Hammer Rocks being what was needed.
And FMZ heading into Ganon's castle, about to make the climb, get that bacon, and assuming nothing goes wrong, take home a win, which will keep him in the tournament.
Yes, and with the brackets as they are right now, this would put Bonooru out of the tournament, and FMZ fights the person who loses the match between Mario and Salty Sponge.
And what time is that match between Mario and Salty Sponge? Is it scheduled yet?
It's tomorrow. 8 QTC, I believe.
Coolio. So whatever 8 UTC is in y'all's time who are watching.
Give me a second and I'll pull it up.
You also check it out. Both Mario and Salty Sponge are really awesome runners. It's sure to be a great match.
Mario and Salty Sponge is 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
And yeah, it's been mentioned in chat, it's worth noting that Bono was the Season 3 champion. So if he gets out at this point, which, unless FMZ really, really messes up on this Ganon fight, unfortunately is looking very possible. It's really interesting to see the way that the changes this season, because there are a lot of changes this season between like closed Deku and also free Zelda, having the Zelda check from the start and the randomized spawns, how much that sort of impacted some of these runners. And his blood, I don't have the answer to what the average time has been. Usually, I think it's run anywhere between 2 hours and like 3.5 or 4 hours. I think like 2.5 is typically what I've seen as far as like the average completion time. Sometimes we get a super jet seed and we like get out of here in like a minute 40, but
a minute 40. That's us. That's a wrong war scene, okay?
That is like a spawn at the Nocturne spot so that you don't need it to get into Shadow Temple. And now you've given us an all Dungeon Seed VXR. Thanks.
FMZ missing the 1 cycle. Looks like.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Yeah, missed the 1 cycle. That was only 3 stabs.
Happy 3 hours, everyone.
As FMZ goes to fight the bacon.
Dun dun dun. I did it right this time.
Very quick.
This wasn't bad. This wasn't bad for an all dungeon seed. We could have had Deep Fire or something on Central Pillar and Water, at which point we would still be searching for dens.
Oh no! If Water Temple boss key wasn't so soon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this had the potential to be a much messier seed.
Actually, Bonooru's about time behind Ice Cavern.
Yeah. I still don't entirely disagree with that play, but ultimately that is the big difference between these two runners is Bono took some time to go do that Ice Cavern.
Dins was at Hammer Rocks. Did we ever close the bet?
Ooh, did we close the bet? I don't think we closed the bet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thanks, VXR. All right, everyone, get ready. We are getting up close to time.
Oh. And...
And
9.
That's it, everyone. Give a G. G's.
Give your ZSR GG's for FMZ. As Bonooru is probably going to play this out since he's right here.
Yep.
No, we have our winner.
That was an absolutely incredible race. So close. So close. Yeah, because here's the thing is that even though Bono lost some time going ice, which unfortunately didn't have anything, like if FMZ hadn't dipped out of GTG, they would still be neck and neck. This would have been a much tighter race.
Mm-hmm. Hey, FMZ is in the chat. Yes, yeah. FMZ, your metagame worked. Y'all were literally neck and neck until you decided to do toilet to hammer rocks, while Bonooru went for the rest of the G.
I'm asking in chat. I'll also ask it out loud for anyone who's not looking to chat. We are wondering, FMZ, since you're in chat, if you could let us know what made you dip out of GTG, because that was like the big thing that we think sealed your win. And FMZ said that he felt kind of close to Bono.
So wanted to make a big play. Either make a break.
Yeah.
Not so using bubble set. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like at that point, you got to do something. If anyone...
Bono did do ice. He did not get the all dungeons hint. He found out it was all dungeons by doing ice. Y'all were literally in sync until you dipped to go do hammer rocks.
Yeah, but if you had stayed in GTG, both of you would probably be neck and neck, like at the same spot right now, and it would come down to a last second finish.
It'd literally be a snipe win.
Oh.
Still, this is a really close one.
Yeah, that was incredible. That was incredible.
Oh yeah, Bonooru still had to go back and get nocturne, so...
Oh yeah, because Iron Boots were in GTG, weren't they?
Yeah, Iron Boots were on Ganon's Castle.
Right. Yeah, because they did water when Ganon's Castle, and then went GTG.
Mm-hmm.
So swinging back over to water, just full clear, it would make sense. Yeah. And there we go. That's time for Bonooru. Well, almost time. Close enough. Almost there.
Only a 3-minute difference between these runners. That tells you how close this race was. Mm, 3.5 minutes, close enough.
Time is hard.
3:06:50. So literally 3 minutes and 40 seconds. 30 second difference. Yeah, 3.5 minutes.
Yes, everyone, get your GGs in chat for Bono. That was incredible from both racers.
Oh yeah, FMZ. Everybody loved the Monka in the corner of your screen. VXR, are we getting Bono in for a chat?
Unfortunately, he has declined.
Understandable.
That's all good.
Well then, Shall we?
Any more questions? Any more questions for FMZ from chat or our commentators?
I sort of asked the big one. I was wondering, Adam, do you have any big questions for FMZ while we've got him in chat?
Why the super early adult play instead of finishing out child?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, because that super early adult play had me nervous, especially with that Kokiri Forest Way of the Hero.
Mm-hmm. And then finding out ZL was on Sarius. But doing it the way you did, you actually came into the trail from Kakariko, so got the bomb bag and could get the all dungeons in. So it worked out.
You also got a magic a little bit earlier through having that route.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be a trend from this game, is that if a Bona wouldn't do it, then I'll go do it. And it wound up working out in your favor.
Yeah. Also, that super quick, I mean, it had to be in half a frame reset on Shoot the Sun. How in the hell did you see that?
Oh, thank you, Sadie, for posting the commands in the chats.
It was arrows, so I don't know how you saw it that quickly.
Yeah, we were very much in awe of how quickly you checked that.
Like, nobody else had even realized you had gotten through the arrow going into the sun, and you were already resetting.
All right. Well, if anyone has any last questions, FMZ is still in chat. I also posted the commands for, if you want to follow our runners, their Twitch stream links are in chat. Shout out to my co-commentator Adam today, and also VXR for rolling this all dungeon seed. And also shout out to our trackers, Kasinja and Turska, without whom, again, we would have no idea what was happening.
And shout outs to Satin.
Yeah. All right. So looking at the bracket, FMZ is going to advance to losers bracket round 4, and they'll face the loser of Mr. Mario versus the Salty Sponge.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at our schedule, looking at our schedule today, we have the OTR DDR weekly race over on ZSR2. We're going to raid over there once I'm done wrapping things up here. Majora's Mask Randomizer standard weekly race is going on now on ZSR_3. We've got Majora's Mask weekly race glitchless at 1 p.m. on this channel. Another S4 bracket match between Felix and Zupao at 3 p.m. Eastern on ZSR2. A couple Skyward Sword Randomizer tournament matches, and the OOTR NA Weekly and the Z2R Weekly, all tonight.
Yeah, lots of stuff. But yeah,
very busy day. With Mario up here.
Either Mario or Sponge. Do you have a preference?
Wait, what was the question? I blanked out.
I'm asking FMZ. He's going against either Mario or Sponge. Does he have a preference of who he'd rather face?
Ooh, that's a great question. As we are closing it out, I'd be scared to face either of them. I'd
be scared to face anybody in the Challenge Cup.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a match that people don't want to miss. FMZ said playing both will be fun. So that's something to look forward to. Tune in tomorrow for that match. Again, it's at 3 p.m. Eastern or 8 UTC.
Yep. All right, that's
very true.
All right, that's
metagaming against Sponge is metagaming against the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sponge is way too random to metagame against.
Alrighty. So that's going to be it for us here. We're going to go say hi to the DDR folks over at DSR2. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Okay, they can't hear us now. Well, I think they might have just gotten in.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say